As you can see, these chicks have gotten very big. They're almost looking like adults in a way. And there's quite a few. I have too many really in this pen. I have another pen I am working on right now to put most of these in. And what I'm going to try and do is separate the roosters from the hens. So the hens will go in the bigger pen. The roosters will probably stay in here a little while longer. And some of these are going to be going on a long trip. It takes about half a day for them to reach my daughter's dad. She's going to be taking them. And from what she told me yesterday, he doesn't want them until May because he has to fix up his pen because the raccoons have been getting into his chicken pen and I guess killed the last couple of roosters that he had, but he killed the raccoon. I keep wanting to say porcupine, but it's a raccoon. But you can see that these chickens are quite big. So I'm going to start getting them ready for their journey, which is, going to be very stressful for them because they're going to be moved from here. The altitude they're going to is approximately the same altitude that we're at, but their weather is much different. Their humidity is different. We have a dry humidity. They have a moist humidity. He's over on the coast, so these birds will be over in a more damp humidity. In the summertime, it gets a little warmer than here sometimes. Sometimes we're warmer than they are, but we're more dry here. This is a high desert and it's dry. So how I'm going to get these chickens ready for their journey is I'm going to start feeding them oregano, sage, rosemary, thyme, ginger, cilantro, or coriander, whichever you want to call it, and garlic. Garlic helps with their immune system. It's very beneficial for chickens. It helps to keep mites, ticks, lice, and other parasites off your chickens. They don't like the taste of the ginger in the bird's blood, any animal's blood as far as that goes. Oregano is very good for their immune system as well. It helps to keep salmonella down. It also is a avian flu deterrent. It helps their immune system fight the avian flu. It's also for E. coli. It keeps E. coli out of their intestines. It has vitamins A, K in it, folic acid, and calcium. Sage is also another one. It has vitamin A, K, B complex in it. And it has also magnesium and iron. Rosemary is good for pain relief for the chickens, especially while they're laying eggs. Sometimes it's very painful. It's like giving childbirth, if a woman knows about that. It can be painful for the chickens. That's why they go out and cackle when they get through laying. They made it, is what they're saying. Thyme is also good for like putting into your nesting boxes to help to keep some of the parasites away. And it also is an antibiotic, along with your oregano is also an antibiotic. It also has vitamin D and potassium in it. It is an antibacterial properties. Ginger stimulates the appetite and helps the circulatory system. Ugh, my tongue's getting on my eye teeth. It also helps to stimulate the blood flow, especially like in the wintertime. The blood flow would help keep the chickens a little bit warmer in the wintertime. So you can feed them ginger in the winter to help with that. And then cilantro or coriander, however you want to do it, is also good for bone support. It is also has vitamin K, A, and C in it, and also potassium. All of these spices are very good for the chicken's immune system. This will help them so when they're moved, their stress system they won't be so stressed. It'll help keep them calm. And once they get there, I will also send with my daughter to him, the mixture that I give them, so he can give it to them for another week. So once they get there, it'll help also keep them healthier, keep their immune systems up until they get used to the area that they're in. So we'll give him all of that. I'm going to also send some aloe gel along with it, because aloe gel is also good to help to keep E. coli out, and it helps to stimulate their appetite. As you can see, these birds have gotten quite big. There's some of these guys in here that are really looking great. I have a mixture of hardware cloth and chicken wire along with the chain link fence on this. It helps keep them from putting their head through the wire, the chain link, so nothing can come along and bite their heads off. And also the wire also helps to deter animals from trying to get in, along with a lot of our beautiful rocks that we have. I put it all around the cage as well. And you can feed this to your chickens. Now I'm going to give this to them for approximately 3 weeks. I'm not giving them large amounts. I'm doing tablespoonfuls. You're supposed to give them a little bit more than that for each chicken, but I have like maybe 25 chickens, maybe more in here. You can't see them all because some of them are inside the building. The wind's blowing, and they'll go in there to keep the wind off of them. Also, I'm out here, and so they don't, I picked them up and I put them in here. So they think I'm the enemy. And I'm not. But you can feed this to them. You're supposed to give, you can also put garlic in their water as well. Always keep a bottle of anti-pick also close by, because every now and then you have one that decides he wants to peck on somebody, and sometimes it gets a little rough. So it's about time for me to get this feed mixed up for them. And we've got to do our pecking order. And they're still getting used to everybody, although they were all in one thing at one time. I did separate the smaller ones from the bigger ones, but I'm running out of space. I have ducks and geese coming, and so I have ducks that have come already, and then I have some goslings that are getting ready to come, so I've got to make space. I also have that other pen over by the chicken pen that I am going to put chicken wire over the top to kind of help deter keeping hawks out, and finish putting a roof on the building so that I can put everybody over there. Like I say, I'm going to separate the hens from the roosters. I'm going to paint the hens' legs with nail polish, the upper part of their leg. And so this way, when I come out, I can know which are hens and which are roosters. Some of these bigger ones are almost big enough to go in over with the other flock. I am keeping some of these, and I am selling some. I don't need this many chickens, but I am going to keep some of the Brahmas to go along with my group that I have. And some of the Kuchins I'm going to sell, like that one right there. This one right here, that is a rooster, and I believe that little one over there is a rooster too. There's a couple of hens in here. There's also some mixed with the Americanas. There's a couple. There's some up there on top of the chicken building up there that are Americanas and Brahma mix. Anyway, I hope this kind of explains a little bit to you about your spices that you have in your kitchen. They're not only good for you, but they're also good for your chickens. Please subscribe. Please make a comment. Push the like button or the not like button and make a comment. Please subscribe. Push the notification bell so that you're notified every time we upload or download or upload, I don't know what they call it, a video. I'm not a computer person. I don't claim to be. But anyway, have a great day, and we'll catch you on the flip side.